Here's the CFL schedule for this week. We got our picks in. Didn't do that great last week. Let me get my list out here. This week we have a Friday game, September 17th. We got a 7 p.m. Calgary at Hamilton. Hopefully Hamilton can come back. Jeremiah Mazzoli hopefully comes back as well. Then we have a Friday night game at 9:45, Toronto at Saskatchewan. Then we have Saturday, 7 p.m. game, BC at Montreal, and then another Saturday game, 9:45, Winnipeg at Edmonton. There are your week 7 games. Last week's picks. I had Hamilton beating Toronto. That was not the case. Toronto won that one, 17-16. But if Dane Evans didn't get hurt, who knows what would have happened in that game. Saskatchewan, Winnipeg. I picked Winnipeg, 25-14. The final score, 9-33. So I got that one right. That's good. Calgary versus Edmonton. Edmonton are who we thought they were, and actually totally got that one wrong. Calgary destroyed them, 32-16. That was a loss there. And then BC Lions. I thought Ottawa would be, Ottawa is Ottawa, and I thought it would be a lot closer, but I got that one right. BC Lions as well. So split again this week. So 9, 10, 11. I am 11 and 12 on the season. So I'm still not 500 yet, but I'm split. And that's the thing, man. These Jekyll and Hyde teams. First, like Edmonton's starting to look like they're coming around, and you're like, all right, well, maybe Edmonton will do it. And Bo Levi Mitchell is coming back from injury. And then they just flip. And the same thing with Toronto and Hamilton. They're like, those 4 teams are essentially Jekyll and Hyde. And pretty much Saskatchewan just can do nothing. I think the Blue Bombers are just going to run away with it at this point. Saskatchewan would be maybe BC Lions has a shot now, but I don't think so. Let's go to this week's games. And the other thing, too, is trying to find like over and under and betting lines and all this stuff. It's hard to do in the CFL. I did some certain like searches, and I didn't find anything. Calgary versus Hamilton Tiger Cats. I got Calgary losing because I think Jeremiah Mazzoli will come back. 16-21. I think Tiger Cats come out of it. Remember, on the schedule, they're at Hamilton. Hopefully the team will come back. But again, Jekyll and Hyde from these two teams. Game 2, Toronto versus Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan, after losing 2, is going to light them up. Toronto, I got Saskatchewan 32, Toronto 17. Game 3, BC Lions at Montreal. This is going to be a barn burner, baby. But I think Montreal will light them up. Montreal was looking good, but again, that was against Ottawa. I have 28-35 because I think BC plays well against bad teams, but when they play against a semi-decent team, they are kind of that Jekyll and Hyde. Game 4, Winnipeg at Edmonton. Yeah, Winnipeg, Edmonton, come on. You look great, and then you're just not even there. So I got winning this week. I got Hamilton beating Calgary, Saskatchewan beating Toronto, Montreal beating the BC Lions, and Winnipeg beating Edmonton. Again, the only one that I'm like, that could flip if Jeremiah Mazzoli is out would absolutely be that Calgary game. So keep an eye on that if Mazzoli is not in it. If Mazzoli's out and Brandon Banks is out, take Calgary all the way. If Brandon Banks is in, I'm still like, without Mazzoli and Banks, I'm a little worried about that game. So keep an eye on that one. And keep an eye out on Michael Riley, because it's like he plays a game and then he might sit. Like, I don't know what his deal is with his elbow. And after playing a game and not being rested, I mean, he could stink it up. But he's got, I believe, BC Lions have the best receiving core in, maybe aside from Winnipeg. But still, I love the BC Lions receiving core. So we'll see how they do that. And we're still 500. Maybe we can finally be a 4-0 this week. Wouldn't that be nice?